What's up, YouTube? This is me, Asian Dave, aka Fanatical for Jesus, aka Dalway, aka David Chu. I was coming to you real quick. I want to share a scripture verse with you. It's going to be Ecclesiastes 11:1 and then 5 through 6. It goes, "Cast your bread upon the waters, for you will find it after many days. As you do not know the way the Spirit comes to the bones of the woman, or in the womb of a woman with child, so you do not know the work of God who makes everything. So in the morning sow your seed, and at evening withhold not your hand, for you do not know which will prosper, this or that, or whether both alike will be good." Okay, I'm sharing this scripture verse because I know, Christians like myself, we sometimes struggle with decisions that we gotta make in our life that will affect the rest of our lives, and we don't know what will be a good decision to make, and what will be a good decision to make, and we struggle. We want to know what God's will is, and we're wondering, should I make this decision? Should I go to this school? Should I marry this woman? Should I date this woman? Should I do this? Should I do that? And we want to know what God's will is. Well, I'm making this video to let you know that you need to be comforted by God's providence. God is sovereign over everything you do in life. So even if you make a boneheaded mistake, God is able to use your boneheaded mistakes for His glory and for your good, like Paul says in Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work for the good of those who love God, who are called according to His purpose. So even if you make a boneheaded mistake, God is still able to use that mistake for His glory and for your good purpose, or even for your good. So yeah, so just be comforted by the fact that God's sovereignty is over your life, and just act. Just make your decision. Any decision that you had before, you just do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just do it. Whatever decision is before you, just do it, because God is sovereign over everything you do in your life, and you never know which way. You never know God's plan for your life. You never know where God's sovereignty is gonna lead you. But like Paul said, we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, who are called according to His purpose. So don't worry. Don't worry about the decisions that you have before you. Don't worry about which direction they'll take you in life. Don't worry about it. Just be comforted by the fact that God is sovereign over your whole entire life. I mean, I had to learn this the hard way. I used to be a big worrier. I used to worry all the time about what I should do, which direction should I take my life, and should I do this, should I do that. Well, all it was really all it really was me not trusting in the Lord. That's what it was. I had no trust in God. Because if I trusted God, I wouldn't be worrying. Because that's what worry is. Worrying is not trusting God. And I learned that God is sovereign and God is good. So I don't worry anymore. Whatever direction my life goes, I know it's because of God's sovereignty, and I don't stress out anymore. I just trust Him, and He takes care of me, and He leads me in the right direction that I need to be going. And I know that even if I make a boneheaded mistake and fall flat on my face, God is able to pick me up and keep me going and work that towards my good and for His glory. So I just want to share that with you guys. I hope it edifies you if you're a believer. I hope that this really helps you out. That's my prayer, anyways. Alright, anyways, have a good day. God bless you. And don't forget to rate and subscribe to me. Alright, stay awesome, Gotham. Deuces.